Okay, if you see, the visual is more solid. This is what the one I told you, right?
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
Hey, welcome to Rifki the Cyber. Before I explain it to you what is the directions finder, I would like to remind you about this movie. The title is Spy, is taken from the truth stories of the spy that already years and years success to do the covert operations for the intelligent purpose until one day it gets busted because it silently transmits some particular frequency and it got busted because of the directions finder find it from where the particular directions of the signal silent transmissions in this case. What is the directions finder? The direction finder is the apparatus or the device or the system that give us the output. The output will be from where those particular frequency or some particular frequency is transmitting. For example, from that area or from that directions or from that directions. So that is will be the output of the direction finder. Will give us the informations from where is the directions of the source device or antenna that do transmitting for the particular frequency that we would like to know. So in this case, I am going to use this one direction antenna, panel antenna, because this is giving the one directions. I'm going to use the SDR and I have USB to go in this case. I will later connecting this to Android after we do some installations for some necessary applications in the Play Store, of course. Okay, rather than lot of chatty, let's try, guys. Okay, before we go to the main actions, we need to install from the Play Store in this case. So I will go to Play Store. Okay, after we search the RTL SDR, what we need to have is the SDR driver and this RF analyzer. So what we need to do, we just need to install the SDR driver. We just install this. In the meantime, we will install also this RF analyzer. Okay, the installation is done. So that means we will have these two, this RTL SDR and also the RF analyzer in this case. So we will plug this to test this if the driver is detecting. We just click OK in this case. Okay, now we already success install the applications that we would like to use in this case. So we can see from here which applications that we install. First is the RTL SDR driver and then the second thing is the RF analyzer that we will use as a particular RF analyzer in this case. Now we will try to connecting this now. This is the antenna. I already showed it to you, SDR and the USB to go. I will start to connecting this one. Okay, the good thing also you can find not only direction finder but also you can using for the local radio. Now I will just use this one. Before we set up this, I'm going to switch on, I will mocking the GSM signal transmit from cell phone. In this case, I will using the ERFC N51. So ERFC N51 is this one. I will using the skimway. You just put in 51 type frequency, click frequency. So we will know that if the cell phone transmit with the IRFC N51, this is will transmitting the 900.2 in this case. Let's try this now. Okay, I already switch on this and already put this in the 902. I will just choose the application modulation in this case. Now I will using the hack RF. This is not the main component. This is not the main component. This is only used for us to mocking the transmit of the GSM from the cell phone. Okay, since this is 900.2. Okay, this is 900.2. I will just do the transmit now. Oh, wait, I forgot to do this. So it's like this. Okay, if you see, the visual is more solid. This is what the one I told you, right? But if I go to that directions, so we can get a full like the frequency and also the gain in this case. I will go to the directions. So that means the direction is came from that one. Anyway, with this RTL SDR driver here, you can do any another purpose. For example, if you want to hear the local radio, for example, we just need to switch on this one. We just need to plug this, and you can also find another one. I think the SDR touch, if I'm not wrong. Switch on this. Okay, I think this is the local radio here. So that is the good thing when we already have the SDR and then we have Android, and also we have the antenna itself. The antenna also, there are several antenna. And for the directions is using the panel directions. But for example, if you want to know in this area is this particular frequency is transmitted, if you just want to know first, you don't want to know from which directions, you can using the Omni. But if you already get the frequency is detected is around here, then you can using this as a panel directions, and then you just putting around like this and set to the which area, get a feel of the sounds that become intense, and also the visual of the waterfall is become solid in this case. So what you just see is the example how the directions finder is used, and how the direction finder, the simple direction finder using the Android, and also using the SDR and antenna of the directions finder in this case. And also the same message like my other video, keep learning and stay humble.